Today I'm going to review this book, Broken Soup by Jenny Valentine. This is another teen novel. It's a sweet story. It takes a while to get going, and it's another story about a broken family situation. I seem to be going for these lately. I wonder if it's the case that when you're writing a novel for teenagers, you have to make things as bad as possible. So somebody always has to die, or somebody has to be in an impossible situation. The parents have to be incompetent. But yeah, I mean, given that that's what they're doing, it's believable. They're living with a mother who can't cope because the brother has died, her son, and she's just withdrawing into herself. So the teenage girl has to cope with everything. It's based around the premise of a photograph that she's given, which she didn't remember dropping, and it doesn't look like hers at all, but the boy who gives it to her insists that it is. And so gradually throughout the story she moves nearer to the truth about this photograph and how it links her with the person who really dropped it. It read very well. There were one or two things that made me think, could that really happen? The boy in the story, he's an American, he's travelling the world, and he's apparently living in a bus on a rather sleazy street. He's parked in a drive outside someone's house that isn't lived in. And she sees him in the doctor's surgery, and he's giving his address as the house number where he's got his bus parked outside, as it turns out. And I'm thinking, could an American who's travelling the world actually just turn up as a doctor's surgery and register if he hasn't got an NHS number and he hasn't actually got a proper address? I'm not sure about that. And then the fact that he's got a bus, he had a friend who gave him this bus, and he's living in it and driving it around. And has he got a license? Has he paid road tax? It's all a bit glossed over, that, but yeah, we won't think too much about the details. The actual story is very well crafted. It moves towards a very surprising conclusion that makes it a very satisfying read. So in all, yeah, I would recommend this book. See you next time. Bye.